Hello, Twitch! It is VR Nerd Night. We are playing tabletop RPGs. This week is our homebrew campaign, Supervillains, and I'm in the DM spot, so I can terrify pigeons for once, instead of the other way around.
No.
Not just in the DM spot, actually doing the DM job.
Yes, I am actually
DM.
DM. You are. It's always fun playing at your table. We have some new characters tonight. So I don't think pigeons. I actually don't know what your supervillain character is because I was away last time you played. I think, or have you played?
I have played. I played
a
session where.
Right. Okay.
And there was some shenanigans I'll tell you about. Where's the camera? Do you want me to face
It's
the
like
camera?
over in the corner. It's like.
I know. I was waiting. So, my character is named Biff Bannon. This is him. And
nice.
He was a high school bully that became so accomplished at giving wedgies that he can now do it remotely. So he points at someone and says atomic wedgie, and their underwear goes up and over their head and a little mushroom cloud comes out of their pants.
I remember now. I remember.
And so in his first adventure, he tried to give an atomic wedgie to a pigeon that was perched under a bridge. And he missed.
Because of course he did.
And hit the bridge instead. And gave the bridge an atomic wedgie, and the bridge turned out to be a giant rock troll that was dormant in the form of a bridge. He got up super pissed off about getting the wedgie, and the rest of the party convinced the rock troll that the wedgie was a form of greeting and that it's rude to not reciprocate. So my character got a massive wedgie back from the rock troll, and everyone but my character had a grand time with it.
I'll bet.
That is delightfully evil.
And Drummer's not here, but his character is a disgruntled middle school vice principal, and this guy, Biff Bannon, went to the same high school, so they know each other, or middle school, so they know each other from the past. And like Biff is partially responsible for disenfranchising Drummer's character to the point where he turned to villainy.
Okay, I did get a comment on Twitch that my volume is good, but you guys are a bit low, so I turned my volume down personally on the stream, so everybody watching, if you can just turn the volume up, then everyone's too quiet, so just crank the volume.
Okay.
We also have Spaceman Spiff and Forever Summer Sky joining us for the first time, which is exciting. Well, I think Spiff helped out on one of the alternate campaigns.
A couple, I think twice.
The one with pigeons.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was when I missed one. That's why it seems new to me. I don't know.
So he was the.
And he was
dungeon master.
Yeah, and he was definitely at the Disneyland one.
Yes, when I was away. Yeah.
Helped out with that.
He was like assistant DM there. Where I'm like, okay, describe this area. And he's like,
it's like drawn on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yes, I'm intimately familiar with the Disneyland park.
Yep. Spiff, do you want to tell us about your character?
Yeah, I'm a major microtransaction. I don't have an outfit yet. I'm still workshopping the outfit. But my power is that I can supply you with things that are maybe germane to the quest, maybe not. It's gonna come in the form of a loot box that you're gonna have to pay me for. So small dollar amounts like $3, $4. So yeah, that's my power.
Oh my god, this is so awesome. I'm gonna love tonight so much.
I work for a hitherto unnamed, ominous, powerful video game company.
All right, well, let's hope it's not the one that I wrote into the story tonight. Anyways, and Forever Summer Sky, do you want to tell us about your character?
Yeah, so you guys have probably heard of me. I'm a very accomplished evil scientist. My name is Dr. Naomi Dippendot. I've had, several publications now, and I help run the Evil Genius bot web. So if you ever need any like software distributed along the bot web, I've got you covered. I do lab stuff really well. Just generally all around very good in the arts of evil science.
I
Very good at
completely
evil.
loved one of the weaknesses on your character sheet, which was like can't resist arguing with internet trolls
Yeah.
or something along those lines.
Naomi will
amazing.
never back down from an internet
Yes.
fight. If someone needs to be reprimanded,
Someone is wrong on the
maximum
internet.
extent. I must go.
This is gonna be so much
Never
fun.
stop posting. They just have to log off.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's how you know you've won.
Yeah. Fuzzy, did you have a new character tonight?
I do. have a new
Okay, all right.
character
Let's hear
tonight.
about the new character.
Oh, no.
All right. My new character is named the Pun Isher.
Oh, no.
And she's all about using language as a weapon. she's also from an academic background. She's majored in various studies of language. She's all about making puns and wordplay, twisting people's words. I wear this wonderful fire protective suit. I know it's meant to be a beekeeping suit, but it looks very fire resistant as well. So this protects me from all the flames, from people flaming me when I interact with them on the internet, and it also protects me from all the sick burns that I deliver.
Nice. Very good.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Sky and Fuzzy's characters are gonna have a great dynamic.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what you've been published in.
I also
Alright.
love the part in your bio where you say that your character, or Naomi Dippin' Dots, aspires to get a Nobel Prize in, what was it?
Nobel
The
Pain
Nobel
Prize.
Pain Prize.
Yes, the Nobel Pain Prize, yes.
I mean, really, we should
Oh,
all aspire to that. That's like one of
That's
the
true,
greatest honors
yeah.
in our society. So
Yeah, it's way out of Jeff's reach.
A
Like,
very
he's-
noble goal.
it is a very noble goal.
well on my way. But
Excellent. All right. Well, tonight's adventure. It's going to be a little different tonight. We are not going for fortune. We're not auditioning for hugs tonight, which is the huge universal galactic syndicate that all us supervillains are aspiring to join. Tonight is about pure.
That's their entire point of existing. Is
No,
to
no.
get
Tonight.
into hugs.
Tonight is about pure personal gratification. The year is 2107. PAX 2107 is quickly approaching, and the moment that gamers have been waiting over a century for has finally come. Valve will be demoing Half-Life 3 at PAX, and you need to be the first ones to play it. Well, clearly the dice don't like my setup, but I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
So, little bit of
yeah, find that
background
better
of
for Chad.
PAX. It is at the end of summer in Seattle, Washington. There's generally lots of fun new game demos there. The Half-Life 3 demo will be held in the Expo Hall in the Washington State Convention Center. It is on, I think, level 4 of the building. I can draw a map if you guys want one. You guys want one?
It's just like a
Sure.
block and then 3 lines and then
Yeah,
the one on
This
the
is the
top.
4th level.
You are here.
No, we're not. That's the problem. We're probably coming in at the first level. We're going
That's
up
where
there.
we
Yeah.
want to be.
I actually did look up what the convention center looks like.
Ah,
Nice.
So there is actually there's sort of 2 parts to the convention center. There's one on one side, one on the other side of the street, and there's a sky bridge between them. So sky bridge goes sort of up here. I'll just like sort of cross that off. So you can use that to escape to another building or try and get in that way if you want to. Expo Hall, sort of big weird block like this. There's various exits in and out. I think there's some down here. And the Valve booth, largest booth in the building, right next to the giant AG booth, which is the second largest booth in the building. And there's various other smaller ones, Bethesda, EA, what have you, scattered around.
Still exists.
Yes. They use their evil powers to still exist
Surprise.
somehow.
I guess that makes sense.
Okay. So these are
Wait a
all
second,
booths
aren't they
for
the people who trained major microtransactions?
We don't
I-
discuss that.
Can't speak to that. I can't deny that.
I think he's worked for a lot of companies in his time.
Okay.
All I know, all I can say is if you want the Russell Wilson skin, you're gonna have to pay $5 for it in the new Madden game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I
There's
gotta
a chance
have, I
to
gotta
have
have
it. It might not be that. No one can know.
All right, so this is the expo hall at the convention center. Hall opens at 10 a.m. Friday morning. If you want to try and get in then and get there first, you can. If you want to try something else ahead of time, you can. Go nuts.
Guys, if we wait for the doors to open, there's just gonna be a whole bunch of nerds, and like I could atomic wedgie as many as I can, but it's probably gonna stink real bad because like it's like I don't even want to think about their underwear being out in the open, right? So I think I think we should try to break in.
We'll try and get in before
tonight.
it opens.
Yeah.
Could we perhaps masquerade as stallholders, employees of one of the companies that are on display?
That's a good
Thinking
idea.
I think we could do that.
What
That's a good idea.
How about we I saw some VR talk employees, staying at a hotel, going into a hotel. We could mug them, take their uniforms.
Take their lanyards.
Yeah. You remember VR Talk? They're the people that hired us to ruin that one employee of Four Gravity's vacation at Disneyland.
Yes, I heard about those.
I love the
exploits.
VR talk reference. Cracks me up.
I don't know. I'm open to ideas.
I like that idea though. I think
Yeah, no, that
impersonating
sounds like a good idea.
impersonating members of a particular
talk
company who have a
devs,
booth
yeah.
is the best.
According to my research, the that I did quickly on the internet right here, the actual conference starts technically on Thursday morning at 9 a.m., but only if you're an employee or someone who is working there as a supporter. So it makes sense to reason that we just steal their badges and go in at 9 a.m. and beat out the crowd.
Yes. I like this plan.
Yeah.
All right. Now, how will we achieve it?
Atomic wedgies.
What day is it currently?
So we'll say it's like the Sunday before PAX. So you've got a little time to plan if you need
Got
to.
a whole week to plan.
You can
I
say
think we do.
whatever day you want it to be. Pretty easygoing.
Can like map out the ventilation shafts that go by their room and sort of crawl through there. Drop through the vent shaft, take the badges, and then who's the smallest of all of us?
Not me.
Naomi is tiny. She's like
Okay.
5'1".
Excellent. Oh! Here's an idea. What if Naomi could crawl in to like the vents or whatever, and pretend to be like make wild animal noises in the vents, and then I could come and as like a pest control agent to the door of their place and knock, and I'm like, "Excuse me, I'm here to take care of the badgers. I heard that there were badgers in your ventilation ducts," and so on. And so then when I go in and I take their badges. Right, because basically badges,
yes,
they sound the same.
nice.
It's legit. I could go and I'm like, okay, I got the badges just as I said I was going to do, and off I go.
Brilliant. I like that plan.
You gotta watch where
I
you're
should be able to
firing
make
those
it work with
bombs.
my
That one
powers.
almost hit me.
If I roll well. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
I'm not
Alright.
rolling on your behalf, although if
Yeah,
that was a
yeah.
good one, I would claim that one.
All right.
Alright,
So we're going to their hotel.
Okay.
Is that
Yes.
the deal? Okay.
Yep. So we got to figure out where VR Talks employees are staying in the hotel, so we can target the correct suite.
Yeah.
Let's pose as one of their fans on their own forums. They'll never suspect it.
Aha! Excellent.
I'm gonna try.
I got banned from those forums for trolling, so I can't get on them anymore.
Alright.
Everyone
I'm
that
gonna-
read one of my posts got an atomic wedgie through the internet. They went to Mars.
Just through the Ethernet cable.
Yeah, it was pretty
Did
great.
you perhaps offer them a knuckles sandwich?
Alright, so you get
Well,
on
then
their
one perhaps.
forums. The
God.
devs are being very cagey. They don't want to say where they're staying. There is a fan meetup that's going to happen on the Thursday night.
That's after the conference starts,
After
right?
the
No, it starts
Conference?
Friday morning.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
So there's a fan meetup Thursday night that the devs will be at. But they're being
excellent.
very cagey about where they're staying.
We're professional villains. We can probably follow them back from the fan meeting if we're careful.
There's just one problem. Have you met VR Talk fans? I don't think we want to be near a huge group of them.
Well, I mean, maybe not among them, but I mean, from a distance. I mean, I at least have protective clothing. I should be all right.
Yeah, I'm in. All right. It's just
I mean, it looks like the Major here has some kind of breathing apparatus. So maybe
Yes,
I'll just
yeah, it
put on
filters
gas
out
mask
the.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least we're prepared for the hazardous environments. Maybe just you two can sort of, stay back a bit to keep yourselves safe.
I'll just crawl through the vents of the fan meetup place. Get my back.
Yeah. You got to set up the idea that there are badgers
Yeah.
in
This has
the
to be.
Seattle area.
This has to
Right.
project the image of a very badger-infested city, so they'll believe our
Yes.
ruse later.
I love that.
Seattle,
Maybe we
Washington,
should
that
bring-
notorious badger city.
oh my
We
goodness.
maybe
Yeah.
should bring some mushrooms and snakes with us, and we can get the whole song going.
Yes.
Badger, badger, badger.
Mushroom.
All right. Okay. So fan meetup is at, let's say, the Unicorn. Is that a pub near there? I think I saw that on a
Sure.
pub crawl
Lazy
list.
It's 2107,
yes.
so things may
Okay.
have changed since then.
In real life, Corey knows where that is. Yeah. It's close by.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so they are at the Unicorn. It is fairly near the convention center. Swarms of fans. There's like 500 people at this thing, and Bouncer is like trying to keep them out, but the place is packed. People are slipping by the Bouncer. You can sort of hear a ruckus inside, but you gotta get past that Bouncer.
All right, well, let's approach the bouncer, I guess. Maybe we should approach the bouncer and ask him if he knows the way.
I go
Oh,
up
it's
to the
not even a
bouncer.
pun. It's
I mean,
just
it's VR
painful.
talk after all.
I go up to the bouncer
That's
and I'm
the
like,
point.
"Hello, McBouncer. Anyone home? Do you know the way?"
Bouncer is not having it with this meme. He's heard this 1,000 times tonight already.
Can you show me the way? I'll just find it myself, and I go to walk past him.
Whoa. You see this line? Get in the line. There's the way.
He does know the way.
He does know the way. I slip in line behind the first person in line. I just butt my way in. I say, "Move it, buttheads," as I go in.
All right. Well, at this point, the bouncer doesn't care because at least you're in line. So, first person gets in. You're next up in line. Bouncer rolls his eyes, sends you in.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
All
As I
right.
walk past the bouncer, I over my shoulder whisper "Atomic Wedgie" and point right back at him as I'm walking through the doors.
All right. You hear some screaming behind you as you go past.
Is it the bouncer is successfully distracted?
Yes.
Okay,
So
I'm
we
gonna
can
try
all
and
slip
walk in.
there too.
All right. He's trying to get it off of his head. He's like pulling the underwear back. So he's not paying attention at all. All right. So that gets you guys in the bar. So once you are in the bar, packed, like hardly can move. There is like a distinct clump of people where it's like even worse, and you figure the devs have got to be somewhere in that clump.
All right, let's try and swim our way through the crowd and get to where the devs are.
Yeah.
All right.
Halfway through, I just kind of randomly point and say "Atomic Wedgie." That's just some random.
Okay, well, that person is
huge.
screaming and fighting their way out of the crowd. But for the most part, these are hardcore dedicated fans. I am going to require a combat check for you guys to get through this. So we need a D10 and a D20, and I think the 10 is the tens digit, and the last digit of the 20 is the ones, right?
Yeah.
We actually went to a multiple of 5 where you just use a 20.
Okay.
Because it was simpler. Because the idea
Okay.
was
Yeah.
there's no real difference between say 50 and 54 on a roll on a 1 to
Right.
100.
Okay.
So we just went from 50 to 55, and that's what the D20 represents.
Okay,
each
cool.
number.
All right. What'd
And
you roll,
then,
pigeons?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
the attributes, it's -5 for each one under 5, right?
Yes, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
And plus 1 for each one over 5. Got it.
Okay.
10.
Like just 10?
Yeah, 8 plus 2, 10. Yeah. Or sorry. Yeah, it's a
25.
D20 system. So.
Okay, so like 50? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
50 for me as
50
well.
actually 50 does actually get you through. These are like they're kind of pasty
Buttheads.
white, don't get out a lot, not much exercise except for the squat
Probably
thing and
kinda
VR
drunk.
VR talk. Yeah, plus kind of drunk. All right. So you two get through. You fight your way up to the
All right.
devs.
I clear away for.
I want to use
the
charisma. I want
doctor.
to charm my way through. Excuse me, pardon me. I need to
Ooh.
get through. I have an appointment to speak to a dev.
This
well known in
one,
the
this one's
community.
gonna
Please, I have to
be
get
with
through there now.
disadvantage. With disadvantage,
Okay.
it's a loud bar, and they can't hear you, and they don't care. So disadvantage.
Don't you know who I am? I'm well known in this community. Let me through. That one wasn't
Don't
very
you
good.
know
Rob.
who I am?
Oh!
Yeah,
So I get the three, don't I?
disadvantage. Yeah. Okay, so
So my charisma
this-
is 6, so I've got a plus.
even with
that's-
that, this rabid group of fans is
Excellent.
not
Good.
having
Not
it
so
at
happening.
all. No, they want to meet their heroes, and they are not letting you through. Spiff, what are you up
Damn
to?
it.
Or major microtransaction?
Let's see here. What can I do? How can I schmooze my way in?
I yell over the crowd. To you guys. T-pose to assert dominance over the crowd.
I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna conjure a loot box and see if I can distract him,
Very nice, very nice.
Nice.
so I can sell him on some new Fortnite skin. So what
I
would
don't
that-
think
what
you
would that
even
be
need
for?
to. You don't even need to roll for that because that's just your power, right? So
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I
And
And it just obviously works. Like,
I use
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
powers
No.
run on luck, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah, powers. No, you can run. Obviously, you're the GM. You can run it however you want. How we've been doing it, the luck stat actually is the power.
Oh, okay.
Flavor stat.
Okay.
So, like, I was still having them roll to see how successful it
Okay,
was. Kind of
so
thing.
where
At
are
one
you while
point,
you're
Jeff
trying
had
this
made my-
microtransaction?
Oh,
Are you like at the edge of
I'm kind
the
of like
cloud,
right
or?
behind. Yeah, I'm at the edge of the crowd of.
Okay. All right. So yeah, roll luck.
So.
Ooh,
16.
that's
Does
good
that
luck.
count? That's decent.
There's some.
My luck is 10.
Okay, that actually,
Oh,
your luck is
That's a
10.
21.
That's crazy
Well,
good.
Yeah,
I mean, that makes
well,
sense for the
it's- yeah.
character. Cause
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, you just
'Cause
maxed luck at
It's
the
all just a
detriment
matter of
all
luck.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
Pretty much. That's
so-
all that
That's
matters.
My
beautiful.
intelligence is
beautiful
a 1.
shiny box appears. It's like glowing. There's like
Drops out of the
faint
sky.
sparkles coming off of it. Like half the crowd is like, oh, "What's in that thing?" And like turn around and like clear a huge space. You can just walk right
They
up
all
to the
just flock
devs.
around it.
Yeah,
and
they're just like
go right up to it.
staring at the shiny thing. You can get right up to the devs.
yeah, I'll follow him.
Yeah, might as well take advantage of that
Take the
giant
bump
hole.
that he's cleared.
All right, so the
Yeah.
4 of you
Naomi
got
just looks a
all the way
little-
up to the VR Talk devs. What are you gonna do?
I stand in front of him and go like this. Is it working?
I
Am
don't-
dominating them yet?
I'm sorry, I really was not prepared for that eventuality, and I'm like trying to think what to do in this situation.
Okay, this guy's an intelligence of 1, so he's not the brightest
Okay,
sardine in the
well,
can.
let's roll charisma on that one.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a
Ooh,
good
looking
roll.
good. How much of a negative do you
a-
have on your charisma?
-3 on charisma, so that's a 14 overall.
Okay, it works. The VR Talk guys are intimidated by your T-pose. So they're just kind of like they're a little like nervous. They don't know what to do with you, and they're just like, "Can we help you?"
Guys, I don't know what to do now. This has never worked before.
You did this to the man. He needs help.
What are we supposed to do?
Well, can't you dev your way out of it?
There's
Can't you
no
employ him?
moderation console here. What am I supposed to do? You need to help me help him.
I suppose we can help you get out of it, but we're gonna need to also be moderators in your system.
I'm gonna have to talk to my boss on that one. I don't know if that's. Oh, can we just like? Can you make him stop?
Devs,
Let's.
you
Then
look
we
very
never be able
stressed.
to play the
May-
game
may I
again.
offer you some refreshments? Perhaps a cup of tea? I can send it to your room at the hotel. Just let me know where that is. Can I roll for luck on that one?
Yeah, roll for luck on that
I'm
one.
using my powers. I'm exploiting his
Yeah,
tea.
yeah.
Alright.
Aw.
What have I got? +1. So
I'm
4 plus 20
between the intimidation and the fact that like she's asking for moderator powers, he's gonna take the tea to get out of trying to give moderator powers to some rando that just walked up to him at the bar. Because while he may be intimidated, that's not a smart thing to do. So alright.
So take down there.
okay, so they lean over and they're gonna whisper into your ear what hotel and what room. And then they're just like,
I'll
"Oh
make note of
man,
that.
like what time is it? We gotta get out of here." So, and they're like edging away from you, trying to get to like some friendlier VR Talk fans. So, all right.
Okay.
So Fuzzy has the Punisher has successfully got their hotel and room number. Let's say they're in room 87 at the Westin.
I wonder how you came up with that room number.
I don't know. It just
Totally random,
popped
right?
into my head. All right.
Alright, so
I stopped T-posing.
success there. Let's get out of this
That's
place now.
Yeah, it
Before
smells
it
in
runs
here.
off on us any further.
It smells funny in here.
Okay, so an hour later, they extricate themselves from the crowds. They head back to their hotel room. And they are there.
That you're saying?
No,
us.
the VR Talk devs.
Oh, the devs too. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so like
yeah, we still have to get out of the crowd.
Yeah. No, I think you could leave pretty easy. It's easy to get out of those
I was
things.
gonna say, it's like, hey, look, everybody, it's Gabe Newhall.
My character walked outside across the street and just started atomic wedging people through the windows for the last hour as much as he could. And he's just sitting there grinning. He's loving it. He's sitting there like this. Atomic wedgie, atomic wedgie, atomic wedgie. And now he's all like he's worn himself out. Like he's completely drained his power doing that.
Okay, well that's in character at least, but I won't let you atomic wedgie any VR devs tonight then.
Not for the rest of the night, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Or like maybe roll at disadvantage if he tries to use it.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. So time for the badger gambit then, yes?
Yes.
Let's get to that hotel.
All right.
Wait, one more atomic wedgie.
Don't hurt yourself, Biff.
Oh, I can get one more. I can. And point at some rando walking in and yell, atomic wedgie, atomic wedgie.
Hang in there, Biff. We need you.
Okay, so that's 14.
Still got it.
That's an 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still got it. He walks back with you guys, all super happy.
Okay. All right. So they are in their room at the West End. Just getting ready to turn in, de-stressing after the crush of people.
I'm going to need to get dressed up in like pest control gear so I can come to eliminate the badgers.
All right.
How do we get?
How do we get
the doctor? How do we get Doctor?
Dip and Dot.
Really Dip and Dot. It's a really long name. Sorry, it's hard for me to remember.
It's like if you're writing with a quill pen and you get to the letter I, you have to dip and dot. So
I'm gonna
cross your T's.
I don't know how to write.
Can I try to conjure like a
the
GoPro
only
and a
excuse you have
laptop
for not
that's
knowing
connected
my
to
name.
it, so as she goes into the vent, I can kind of watch and we can give
Sure.
her
Yeah,
guidance.
we're
It's like,
getting-
oh, you turn
Sure.
left here, turn right here.
Roll
Okay.
luck.
Well, just spectator mode.
Oh.
Okay, you're on your own. You're gonna have to guess.
Loot box gives you an orange headband.
Yes.
Oh,
Yay.
perfect. I always wanted. Can't even complete my sentence.
That'll be $5 by
Just
the
drop
way.
it on the floor.
Oh my god, this is great.
Another one.
How are we getting Dr. Dip and Dots into the vents?
Up to you guys.
Well,
Alright, let's figure it out then.
let's see.
What can we do? I mean, there must be access to the vents somewhere. Say, like, exit on the roof, have they got like those pipe things that come out of the roof and we can send you into there?
Let's go up to the roof. Yeah, I like that idea.
All right.
Biff walks past the elevator and starts going up the stairs.
Alright, I'll
Doesn't
see you
even
in an
notice the
hour.
elevator.
Let's take the elevator, the rest of us.
Well,
Yeah.
Biff will be our control group for how long an elevator takes.
Ah, that's awesome. Okay, I don't actually know this hotel very well, so let's just say it's got a rooftop patio. There you go. Oh, tried to thumbs up and all right, so
Yeah, I should be familiar with that
elevator gets you out onto the roof. Beautiful view of Seattle. Couple drunk nerds playing Cards Against Humanity in public. No, wait, that's really gonna happen next month.
This
This
also
is
happens
whenever
like
there's a
almost
gathering
every
of
day in
nerds.
Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I won't be very far out of the realm of normal when we do that at the West
no.
in like a month. So. Okay,
Alright,
so
we need to
you're
find a vent
up on the
that
roof.
can up here.
Okay.
It's still
Yeah, you
climbing
can
the
see
stairs.
there's like, it's sort of like tucked over on the side. There's like gate you got to get through, but it's like not even locked. It's just got like a little latch thing. It's mostly to encourage people not to get in, but you can get access to the vents from there. They are on one of the lower floors, room 87. So Dr. Dippin' Dot does have a very long way to go down if you're going to do this from the roof.
Well, what do we think, Doc? Might we
I think
find another
I go back
good
down
way
and
in,
get
or
a bunch of
what do you
bed
think?
sheets, and then we tie them together, and then tie them around your ankles, and then sort of like lower you down.
All right.
Can we maybe like make a harness from it instead, so it's slightly
Yeah,
less
we could do that,
uncomfortable?
yeah. No, the ankles
No,
will be
by
fine.
the ankle, it's the only way.
Tie it around her neck.
All right.
down that
I'm. Yeah, I'll just say that'll go. We'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so she
so we tie
is
off the bed sheets.
into the vents on about the third floor or whatever room 87's on.
Oh, if it's 87, it's probably on the first floor.
Yeah, but I don't think there's
Total
rooms
numbers
on the
usually have
first
the
floor,
floor number at the
so
start of the number.
I
Oh,
don't
top
know.
floor
It was.
average
Is it,
only-
is
I-
it room,
There's
is it
only
room
9 rooms per
487?
This is not a contingency I planned for, because that's what happens when you're DMing. Apparently, is your players
funny
do
that,
stuff you
isn't
don't
it?
expect at all. I thought you'd just break into the convention center on like Thursday night.
it's,
None
it's
of
room
this.
number 7. It's room number 7 on the 8th floor.
Okay, room number
Should be
7 on the
87.
8th
That
floor.
makes
Okay,
sense.
so she's only got to go down to the 8th floor. Okay, So-
interesting.
on the 8th floor.
The hotel appears to my.
Oh,
Please
you muted
mute
yourself.
with your hand.
Oh, sorry. Dippin' Dot is intensely doing math on a spreadsheet.
All right,
As she's lowered down the vent.
very nice.
The 8th floor.
Excellent.
Meanwhile, like Fuzzy's character had determined this like 5 minutes ago, but she just wasn't listening.
Alright, so I'll leave the major here to handle the logistics with the rope, and I'll get into my
Okay.
pest control uniform and go down to room 87 to knock on the door. But I'm going to have to wait until some badger noises happen first, otherwise there's going to be no reason for me
Alright.
to be knocking on the door.
So I
So
get
I'll wait
down
and listen.
to what I'm assuming is floor 8, and I'm gonna start crawling along, and peeking through the vents as I see them.
Okay,
Oh yes, because you know what the devs look like because we met them. That's a good.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Look out
so I
for
look
them,
into the
yes.
first vent I see.
not them.
Anything?
Nope.
Not them? All right. I whisper a silent badger and keep going. Next vent.
There are some nerds getting it on in there. You might want to move on from that.
Or not, depending on your
Badger.
proclivities.
Depending, yeah.
Going.
Third room is empty.
Badger. All right.
Fourth room's
This
them.
moment, I'm almost out of badgers, but I gotta
Oh
keep
no!
going.
Fourth room's them.
Drink your water. Oh my goodness.
Fourth room is what?
One of them.
Fourth room is the VR chat devs.
Sit-ups.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Right. It is excellent.
VR talk. not VR chat.
Badger.
I've been waiting for this moment. Badger, 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 badger. She just continues doing that. Like, as long as she has breath and then takes a deep breath and continues. Badger, 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 badger.
All right. They are a
hearing
little
that?
confused
hearing the
and
reaction?
wondering if they got slipped something in their drinks at the moment. What's that?
Is there a commotion? Can I hear a commotion in their room? 'Cause I'm
They're
outside the
just
door
sort of
already.
going like, "What the heck? Where is that coming from? Are you hearing that?" So it's not really a commotion; it's more confusion at this moment.
That'll do. Knocking on the door.
Okay, all right. They're coming out. They're like, "Can I help you?"
Yes, I am from pest control. I was told there was a badger problem here. I've come to solve the badger problem and remove all the badgers.
Okay, they are worn out from their night with the Founds. They are just like, all right, whatever, man. And they're going to go down to the hotel bar for a drink.
All right, excellent. Yes, you all clear out. Badgers can be terribly dangerous. It's better if you're not in here.
Okay. All right, so
They're
they
gone.
are out. You guys have the room to yourself.
Excellent.
I
Nice.
untie my
Well, I do.
makeshift
still
harness,
Oh, yeah.
Stairs, and
bust down the vent, and jump through it.
Okay.
excellent.
All
Are you
right,
gonna
so
let the major know that that's what you're doing, or is he just gonna be standing
Tug on
there
it
holding
twice.
it?
I'll just pull it through with me.
Oh, okay. And so
And
she's
you
like,
on the end.
oh.
Whoa!
Well,
I'd love it if the major held on to it. It's like, oh man,
no.
ah!
You have a tug of war.
Yeah, it's like,
Damn badgers.
all right.
Well,
Alright.
it worked startlingly well, considering we didn't even get
Excellent.
to try a control group with that. So excellently done. You have a career
So
in
tell me, in your adventures
experimentations.
through the vents, did you find there was mushroom in there? Just for the sake of observation.
Naomi gives
Okay, let's
a
find those badges.
dismaying sigh of acknowledgement.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So, what are you doing in the room? They're gonna be back
gotta
in
find the badges.
like half an hour.
Quick.
All right, so we start
That's like
rummaging through their backpacks, trying to find their badges.
I'll look around. If they've
Okay,
left
it's
their badge
actually
lying
it's
on the
like
table,
yeah,
I'll figure
right
out.
in one of the side pockets of the first backpack you look in. They didn't make any effort to hide it at all. So you have yourself
well, perfect.
2 dev badges.
2.
2.
You need
Are there
at
only
least
2 devs
4.
in here, or are there more to find?
Is there
How
Kinko's
many devs
nearby?
were there?
So you have a couple options. You can just try and get the rest of your party past the guards, or you can find, because there was more devs than just those 2. There was 2 more.
Were they in this room, or are they in another
They're
room?
in a different room.
Okay, so there were 2 devs here, and we found both their badges.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, no. I'm gonna say that they had all 4 of them together. Let's go with that, because I don't want to
Yeah. Okay.
hold you guys up for way too long. So say
So we
what
got
the one
4
guy was
badges, or we got
carrying.
2 there,
Yeah.
and we still need to keep searching
No,
the
we'll
room?
say you got all 4 badges. We'll just say they were all together.
Sweet.
All right.
Perfect. Naomi will stash them in her doctor's coat underneath
Okay.
in the inside pockets. And high five Fuzzy. Or
Yes.
sorry. High five your
Punisher.
character. Punisher, yeah.
All right.
How could I forget?
Punisher. Can't forget the First
All
name
right.
the, last name Punisher.
All
Middle
right.
name Pun.
Okay,
Last name
so
Fisher.
you are in possession of 4 exhibitor badges for the conference. What's your
Alright.
plan?
I get to the
Get
top
into
of
the
the stairs
conference
right
tomorrow.
about now.
Maybe you can pick the major up there.
Alright, let's where are the vents at now? Oh, the hell, Major? How'd you get up here so quickly?
Took the elevator.
The what?
Yeah, there was an elevator right next to the stairs.
No, there wasn't.
You didn't see it? Yeah, there was.
At that moment, I'm going to say I come out of the elevator, and Punisher, if you want to join me.
Yep.
Hey guys, we got the badges.
Mission complete. We're
We
ready
just
to go.
We just got up here. How'd you move so quick? Did you take a helicopter up here or something?
Nope, it was the elevator.
That was the elevator.
Although I didn't
There
take it,
is
I left it where
no-
it was. I just made use of it.
He just
I'm
stares
like
at you
the
like
major
his
here,
brain
claims to
broke.
have
He's just
taken
like,
it somewhere. It's alright, Biff. Don't worry. You did well.
You can take the stairs
Now,
back down
let's
if
head
you
back
want.
down.
Well, I mean, what other way is there? Like, I don't want to jump.
Oh, is that what took you so long?
Yeah,
You
I
actually
mean-
brought the stairs with you.
Uh,
Yeah, you should probably take the stairs back down. So
You should
that they're
take the
back
stairs
where they
back
should
down.
be. while we ride the elevator back to the ground floor.
Okay, and he starts walking down the stairs.
Sorry, I'm like rolling for whether they notice their badges are gone tonight or tomorrow. Okay. I gotta check their luck stat.
One of them rolled a 1.
Wait, where are we staying?
Oh, that's a good question.
On the streets? I don't know. Did we have a plan?
Inconsequential, you'll find somewhere to stay. You have a hotel. Let's just say a hotel.
Accommodation for the mission.
We're staying at the A hotel.
Yes.
The A hotel. That's excellent. Yes, I like that. Okay. All right. So you are back at your room at A hotel.
Is that where the Avengers stay as well? It's got like a big...
Biff walks in an hour after they do. Well, I put the stairs back.
Well done.
Very nice.
Naomi is on her laptop and furiously typing away.
All right, so you guys going tonight or tomorrow morning, or what's the plan?
Well,
It's Thursday night, so it's probably like 10 p.m. at this point.
And the dev access is 9 a.m.
Probably, yeah. The public gets in at 10 a.m. So dev access, because it's the first day, we'll say it's like 7 a.m. because there's probably people who are like, all those people in the indie booth are like still trying to fix the code on their thing, and they don't have anything set up yet. So we'll say 7 a.m. access for first day.
Okay.
Well, let's shoot for that then. 7 a.m. I'll get some sleep so we can get up refreshed and ready to go.
7 a.m. it is.
Bright and early.
All right. Next day arrives.
I thought we were in Seattle.
What?
Oh no.
She said bright and early. I thought we were in Seattle, not Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton's like over in Colorado. Like it's just north of me.
Do we like take damage when we hear these?
Only if
I do.
My like HP be noticed somewhere?
No, my character says her puns can cause physical harm when expressed with the intention to do so.
Oh, okay.
So I could use them as weapons,
These
but they don't
are non-lethal
physically hurt
puns.
you by default.
They're on
Yes.
stun mode.
I disagree.
Stun puns.
Yeah, they're on stun mode.
Stun puns.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So 7 a.m. You are there. Security is checking badges, because some of the devs reported that they had badges stolen out of their room. They don't, but there's like it says VR Talk as the like exhibitor name. So you have to either
reported that VR Talk badges were stolen.
So when you guys come in with your VR Talk badges, they're like, okay, are these the ones that were stolen?
Yes, they are, but they weren't stolen after all. We just misplaced them. They were in our room all along, and so it's okay. Badges.
Are you sure? I hadn't heard that it was reported as not actually stolen.
We just found them just now. If you'll excuse us, we have to get to our booth.
We just
they
found
need
them
us
this morning. We didn't have a chance to call you and let you know because.
Okay, all right. I'll radio in and let them know that they're found. Okay, so security guard is mollified. He is radioing his boss to say that, oh, these guys just came through and says they found them in the room.
I like buttered toast.
That's great. The cafeteria is, well, I think maybe they could serve that to you at the Cheesecake Cafe across the street. I don't really
We'll send
know.
one of our support staff to go and get some for you. But meanwhile, let's get to our booth.
Right.
All right, so which way you guys coming in?
So as he walks past, Beth's like, "Did you see that? I totally sweet talked him, like talked our way through that."
Yep.
So the rest of the building goes sort of over
I think you should take the stairs.
over this way.
Get to the 4th floor.
There's like it's
How else would we
nice
get there?
atrium thing here.
Yeah, I mean, there's
So
no other way.
there's doors here, 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 and here.
Do we know where the VR talk booth is?
The VR talk
We know
booth,
the
let's say,
relevant
is up here.
Okay. Well, maybe we should go in that top left door then, since that's kind of the most sensible one.
Like, up here?
Go into the VR talk booth.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
I'll
seems
just go with them.
legit.
All right.
I'll follow
So
along.
there's like a couple of enforcers loitering around. They're here insanely early because they're excited. But there's like it's mostly just like yeah, no, mostly other game devs and stuff like that. So, where are you guys heading?
Alright.
Guys, we should
well-
avoid the VR chat, the VR talk group booth.
It's
You know,
true.
'cause,
Because they're going to know that we're not them. So
Yeah.
we should turn right immediately after we come in the door. Go
'Kay.
down
Follow the wall. Yeah.
straight across to Valve.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
So going in.
yeah.
That way.
Level through.
Okay.
Biff, right at the edge of the wall there, goes south. He gets a little distracted by something
Okay.
shiny, and ends up going between, going the next, down and then to the right,
Okay.
like that. And
'Kay.
he gets to that point, and he looks over the AG booth and goes, guys, they have Wreck Warehouse here. And he runs over there to go play it.
All right. Oh, whoa!
Oh!
Ah!
Now-
I
You
knew
can
that
play
it
that
was
game
Now-
here. It's free.
now
you
I
can
know.
play it anytime.
Oh, but I mean, they got like the new like,
They might have a new promo build that's not on the public branch yet, with new features for us to look at.
yeah, they have the new game mode, wreck peasantry, you know, where you like.
Oh, that one where you
Play
have to
the everyday
survive
life
in
of a commoner.
medieval city.
Yes,
Yes, you have to
I've
do
heard such good things
drudgery.
about
You
that
have to
game.
go work at the mill or you know, be a blacksmith or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And the nobility come down and tax you and murder you for no reason and all those kind of things. Yeah, it sounds excellent.
Whoa.
It's my kind of game. Yeah.
Did I just
Mm.
totally
Yeah,
ruin
just give
Trogdor?
up on Half-Life and go play Wreck
That'd be
Peasantry?
good.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Wreck Peasantry is like a whole life. You know, you get to simulate the whole life of a peasant as opposed to Half-Life. It's only half a
Only
life.
half. Yeah, but you get 3 half-lives,
Yeah, but
and
it's-
that makes
yeah, that's
and it
like
starts
at least
counting
It's
on
like a
your
life and a half there.
Yeah.
It's like
true.
11 lives.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, major microtransaction. Did the math. Oh, my head hurts.
Alright.
All
Okay.
The goal here is to play
I'll-
Half-Life.
Not recruiting you.
Right.
for Pedro.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I go back with that to you guys. Just openly.
All right.
All right, fine.
Okay,
I'll play-
so
play Wreck
Valve
Peasantry.
booth. There's a bunch of booth babes loitering around. Couple devs that are just sort of like, well, I suppose not devs. They'd be like ops team, since it's a big company. Just sort of booting up the computers. Nothing's really logged in yet. Like they're just getting started. No demos are set up just yet.
Alright, we should try and sweet talk them into making an appointment for us to play before the doors open to the public. Get the first appointment of the game, special dev access, because we could suggest maybe we're going to do a partnership with them. With
And they
VR
can come
Talk
play.
and
Yeah,
Valve.
yeah.
Well, even like a cross promotional thing where we'll get like, you know, Half-Life 3 avatar costume stuff available in our game to promote their game. You know, give free to our players for a weekend. Outfits and
Free?
stuff,
What?
crowbars.
Are you nuts?
Free for a
Free?
weekend. And then after that time, all players who missed out can purchase those items because they
Okay.
want them,
Phew.
because they were free for a limited time.
Okay, good. You had me worried there for a second.
Or if you want to make it even better, the items come free that weekend, but they have limited use. So after like 5 hits with the crowbar, it breaks, and then if they ever want another one, they have to buy it.
They have to
Plus,
buy
the
it.
people who
Okay,
missed out have
yeah,
to buy it to begin with.
I like that
Yeah,
plan.
consumables.
Yes,
But then you would have to
consumables,
give
yes.
a certain group non-broken crowbars to make sure that the value of the consumables is actually as specifically you intend for it.
Yes, you have to keep a balance.
Oh my god, I love this so
Makes sense.
much. So much. Star Centurion commented on Twitch. He's like, "Free? Are you nuts?" Ha 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 ha. So, oh,
That
that's
was
great.
awesome.
Okay. Alright, so, nobody's really reacting to you loitering outside the booth yet, so nobody's really asking if you want anything, or they're just
So
doing
we'll
their...
need to.
Hey, excuse me. Hello.
Alright, one of the booth
Over
babes
here.
is like, "Can I help you?"
Hello. And Biff completely forgets what he was talking about. He starts like small talking.
Okay, she's just gonna give you sort of an odd look and go back to, like, looking at herself in her mirror, whatever it is she was doing.
Checking her Instagram.
Yeah, checking her
We
Instagram.
need to identify.
Hey, is that Mitzi
Who to speak to.
Muldoon?
Yes, it's totally Mitzi Muldoon. Totally. For context, that's my character that I play
Mitzi,
in.
big
No,
ass
Yeah.
I
hat.
saw your
Okay.
sheet.
Oh yeah, that's right. I sent you my sheet. Okay.
Oh,
She's
she our-
cosplaying as Gordon
she our
Freeman.
inside contact.
No, she actually needs the money this time. She's working for actually money.
Okay.
Alright, so we need to
Did
figure
you
out
catch
who to
that,
talk to
Momoki?
make this.
Oh, I
appointment.
totally missed it. What did I miss?
Betsy is there cosplaying as Gordon Freeman, the protagonist of Half-Life 3.
Yes! Oh, yes! I love it. Oh, that's great. Oh, that also reminds me that I still have not arranged for my cosplay for PAX, and I need to get on that. Anyways, okay. All right, so
Alright, so we need to figure out who it is. Find someone who looks like they're in charge that we can talk to about making this.
okay,
appointment
there's
to
one
make
guy
with
that
them.
looks super stressed out. You figure that's
Alright,
probably
let's
him.
talk to the stressed guy.
Yes.
Okay, as you start to walk in the booth, some of the booth babes are like, "Oh, stop! You're not allowed in."
Oh, it's okay. We've come to talk to your boss because we have arrangements to make for an
I think
appointment.
they're really
later
busy
today.
right now.
Yes, that's why we need to talk to him now, while there's still time before
Um,
everything gets
but-
started.
My instructions are not to let anyone in.
Well, we're already in, so you haven't read us. It's fine.
No, I
Don't worry,
think.
we're devs.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were devs. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
sorry,
fun.
that's-
Sorry.
Hold the lanyard up in
See,
front of her
here we
face.
go.
Yeah, she's got a fairly low intelligence score, so she doesn't even. When you say devs, she just assumes you mean for that game and lets you right on in.
Perfect.
Okay, so Biff with his 1 intelligence looks at the three of you and go, I didn't know you guys were devs at Valve.
Thankfully, she's already gone back to looking at in her mirror, so she totally misses that comment.
Alright.
That's so cool. And he just he goes further in with you guys. He's like, wow, I learn something new about my companions every day, I swear.
Very nice.
Alright, so
For
Major,
extrapolation, you
you
may
should be the
know
one to
10 things
broker
by
this
the time
deal?
you're dead.
Yes, yeah, I will. So I walk up to the stressed out guy and I say, hey, we have some exciting opportunities for cross promotion, integration, consumable, and I just start shooting a bunch of like industry gobbledygook at him. Yes,
transaction buzzword.
industry buzzword
Oh my
nonsense.
god, this is, I love this
Harnessing
so
the
much.
whales.
Oh.
Yes, harnessing the whales.
Okay, he's just like, look, half the USB keys are corrupted. I'm trying to get these demos going. I just don't have time to talk about cross promotion at this moment. Do you know how to fix these USB keys?
I know how to fix the demos.
All right. Have at her.
All right, let's get into that.
Star Centurion says, just say blockchain over and over.
Yes, blockchain.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. Okay, so he's giving you
Access to one of the demo machines.
yeah.
All right.
Lets you into computer, but he doesn't tell you the password. Because he's assuming at this point that you are actually a team member that he's just not recognizing, and assumes that you know how to get in. But he gives you like a bunch of the USB keys that have it's like a cryptographic signature for the demo.
That's fine. I got this.
Alright.
Dippin' Dot is gonna try hacking.
Excellent.
All right.
Let's do the hacking.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Oh.
Good hacking.
Dave goes over and starts typing on the same keyboard.
Okay.
as her.
Okay,
So
so
it'd be an 18 overall.
No,
the password is password. You win.
The password's
There's
password.
only one.
Yeah, she rolled like she got like a 90 on luck, so it's like yeah, they put the password as password.
Sorry, Badgers.
The Seattle Badgers.
I know, they're the worst.
Okay, so you have access to a computer, you have a busted USB key. So you can see it. The demo is right there on the desktop. But it will not work without a like crypto key that's on the USB stick.
And the USB stick is not functioning correctly.
No.
Can I try and guess the crypto key?
So when you put the USB stick in, it tells you that it's the wrong type of file system. It's using like AFS or something.
Oh, we just have to try and use this on a different machine.
Oh, we
Let's
just
test it
need
everywhere
another
here.
USB stick with a live distro of Linux that has multiple file system support. You just plug that in.
Yeah, we can run a backdoor
boot
through
with
this
one of those,
machine. And
and then
as a matter
convert
of
the
fact,
disk.
you know what? I have the software for this. She takes out her evil genius's botweb USB stick and plugs it right in.
Very nice, very nice. All right, okay. So, you're able to do whatever hackery you're trying to do. Got the file system successfully converted over, and you
Grab a
can
copy while you're
start
there.
the demo.
I'm already on it.
All right. So,
Grab the copy.
music starts up, Dev perks up. He hears right away that somebody started the demo, and the demos are not supposed to start until 10. And he comes over and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Just
We're
making
just
sure
making
it's
sure
running,
that it
man.
actually works.
We
We've
just
got
have
it
to
up and
make sure it
running,
doesn't
but we're going to have
crash.
to run it through once to make sure that it's fully operational. We don't want the worst thing you want is for it to blue screen in the middle of a demo to actual
Oh
reporters.
my god, that would be so
Right, if
embarrassing.
media are filming
Okay,
a demo run and
okay.
crashes, it's gonna be the
That's a
worst.
decent point. You need to make sure that the booth babes are shooing all the enforcers and everyone else away, because you can see there's like some people lining up along the edge of the booth, and they're sort of like they're peeking. Like all the enforcers that are there early, it's because they want
Everyone
a
wants to see
sneak
it.
peek of this. So you gotta rally the booth babes to get you.
Assemble. We need a wall of flesh.
Oh my god.
All right. That you have sufficiently firm tone that they're just like, yep, they follow your directions. So, okay, so they're keeping the
T-posing, facing out. Shoulder to shoulder.
All right. Okay, so I am going to call it there. You guys have successfully beat everyone in the world to the Half-Life 3 demo. I hope that wasn't too
Did
easy.
you know the Romans defeated the Gauls by T-posing in formation? I learned that in history class in middle school. Anyways.
Somehow
I find it a very interesting historical study of the development of T-posing from the original T-bagging all the way through to how it now stands as T-posing.
Oh god. Okay. All right.
Back in the early days of multiplayer shooters, that was what it was all about. Kill
Okay,
and crouch.
that is it for this week, Twitch. Next week we are back to regular campaign. And Pigeons will be back in the DM chair. So we will see you next week on VR Nerd Night. Bye, Twitch.
Yay!
Bye,
Bye,
Twitch.
Twitch.